Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James, and today we're going to be watching Daredevil Season 2, Episode 9. So, last episode had a lot of, crazy things happening. Frank Castle is in jail, but then he met Wilson Fisk, which is super cool. And then Matt is dying, poisoned, hurt. Elektra just murdered somebody. Karen broke up with him. Foggy broke up with him. It's just this is the low point. So I want to get straight into this. As always, full-length reactions up at the Patreon, as well as next week's reaction, episode 10, if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around because we would love to have you. And yeah, almost at 100k subs, so feel free to subscribe. It'll be really cool. And let's just get into Daredevil Season 2, Episode 9. Alright, how does this go? What does Fisk want with Castle? That's my question.
Alright, watch your head.
I actually didn't realize. I thought it was kind of transitioning to the Punisher series.
Wilson.
I didn't know if we'd get more.
Well, we're getting. This is a flashback. This is cool. They're doing a great job of building an expanded Netflix Marvel universe without trying to advertise too much.
It's cool how much he takes his time and is
It's almost like he's surprised that he's in jail still.
Newbies wear white.
I wonder what the inmates think of him.
I mean, he's probably made some enemies, but
He's probably got some friends too.
Yeah,
he's powerful.
That's what I was gonna say. And heck, people might even want to be on his side.
Yeah. That's such a cool tie-in. That's so well done.
How is the progress regarding my appeal, Mr. Dardevil?
Oh, you're not gonna. There's no way.
I've secured a percentage of your holdings offshore as requested.
She wants to come see you.
She can't.
Your remaining capital is limited.
How long?
What does that mean?
Long enough.
Mr. Fisk, I'm doing everything I can to get you out. Maybe years.
In the interim.
It's not even that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, that isn't bad at all.
The state will jump on any infraction to shoot down an early release. To keep you inside.
So has he been doing that?
I don't know. He's got to be a perfect student.
Yeah. Which I don't think he'll have it. Well, unless somebody says something about his mom.
Teach to fly. Teach to fall faster.
Oh, great.
You'll stop reading those eventually. It's best to accept that real life is what happens on the inside.
Wow.
Made a name for yourself on the outside. But I run the big box.
Oh, okay. Bring it on.
There's only room for one of us in this prison. It ain't gonna be you, not ever. Because I'm the kingpin of this bitch. Get you later.
That's...
The problem is, Fisk has multiple things against him. So even if he does make some sort of move to kind of take this guy out, the warden's going to be on him. It's like,
Yeah, that's true, but
Don't bother you. Just wanted to meet.
he doesn't seem like he's in for something crazy.
I mean, you never know.
I don't know, maybe I just...
Just made the wrong deal, crossed the wrong guy.
He's like, and then I skinned my mother. It's like, whoa!
Hey, listen.
Maybe we shouldn't be friends.
We're not like these savages in here, that's all. He runs about 80% of the contraband.
Oh, gee, that's why he has control. If you have contraband, you have everything.
Two men you were speaking to.
Valdez brothers.
They're your friends. Do they have family?
A mother.
Oh, because he can take care of people on the outside.
That's true.
I need you to write down the following.
Huh. Yeah, good. I don't know why I'm rooting for him, but I am.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a client. His name is Stuart Finney. He needs his Spanish Harlem. Needs her rent paid indefinitely.
He's going to buy everyone out, kind of.
No,
Listen.
I don't think he has an option
Yeah.
to not get involved like this, so he has to get involved like this.
Yeah. And he's that type of guy.
Totally. Already he's strutting down the halls.
And I'm not gonna lie, Fisk himself is a little dangerous, physically.
Yeah, he can take people down.
For now.
The paper's interesting, though. Check out the front page.
Oh, that's how. Okay.
This is so cool.
Yeah, this is awesome.
The Punisher. Apparently he gunned down the Irish in a big way. Nesbitt was a problematic leader. I know what I'm asking for will be difficult.
I'm not worried about difficult. I'm not even worried about illegal. Your funds have almost been depleted.
Yeah, because that's what he's talking about, right? The money.
Your cash is almost gone. If I do this, that's it. After that,
Okay, so is it worth it?
you'll stay. You'll be dipping into the reserves, into Vanessa's protection.
I won't need anything after this.
Oh, is he trying to set up a income?
Do I want to know what you'll be asking him to do?
That's a really cool camera shot with both of their faces too.
And now we're back here.
I see you got my message.
That's such a cool pre-title card.
I'm really glad because I thought for sure that with Punisher meeting Fisk, he was going to be like, okay, he's going to end up in the other series.
Yeah.
But it seems like we're actually getting into that here. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Stick.
No, the kid you
The
killed.
boy.
They probably cleaned him, right?
The one you killed.
I killed him in self-defense. Even your precious court of law would say that's legitimate.
It doesn't work that way.
I mean, I actually think that,
It's a good thing I'm not on trial.
like, her being in the moment and stuff like that, I actually think it.
Tell the police.
Tell them what?
I think that's being a little
An
extreme.
ancient organization of ninjas. The hunt is very real. And they know we're onto them. The battle has begun, Matthew.
I saw it 10 years ago at Roscoe Sweeney. And I saw it again last night.
It's not
You're a
the same.
You enjoy killing. And you may say you want to be good for me, but that's not who you really are. Is it?
I don't know, Matt. I feel like that's a backwards way of thinking.
But he might be
First
right.
time I took a life.
But everybody's like that then. Then everybody can have a fault. You can't just say, oh, who you really are is this and give in to evil. Like, if she wants to change her life, she wants to change her life, even if she struggles.
Yeah, that's true.
Did it because I needed to know that I could.
Hmm.
And you enjoyed it.
Matthew, lots of people enjoy bad things. I don't
Yeah.
think that means that they are bad to their core. I don't think anyone is.
Yeah, but if she's truly not...
And this is who I am.
Matt.
We have to stop corrupting each other. Not if I stop him.
You'll die.
Yeah, maybe. This is a war I need to fight alone.
I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense. I feel like for the whole big moment we had last episode where she said she was going to try and all this different kind of stuff, and he said, let's work together, I love you, neither of them gave each other enough time.
Yeah, but except for we literally saw her kill a kid.
In the moment, though. It very
Not just
clearly
in the
was
moment, but she said, "This is who I am." Does that like
But it's
someone
like,
who's gonna change?
That's true.
Right? It's kind of, especially like if you saw someone kill a kid and say that, I'd be like, well,
I want you to know what happened to your family that day.
Don't you do that. You don't talk about my family, you got that? Just don't do it.
I just love seeing them together. Like, I'm just nerding
it's
out.
so weird. I have no idea. Like,
I understand why you'd think that.
I feel like they both believe so strongly in their cause.
yeah.
I've crossed paths with your attorneys before.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A huge fan. Pushing you towards a sentence in a mental health facility after everything you've been through. I've developed an empathy towards those who suffer by the hand of the law.
I've heard enough of your bullshit, okay?
That's the most Fisk thing ever. Is he gonna deliver them? To kill?
There's a man
He knows.
here. He's been overheard boasting about his involvement with several criminal factions.
Yes.
So he's an enemy.
He most definitely had a hand in the massacre.
Wait, is that true though? Or is he just manipulating him?
What a name.
Guarded by guards and inmates
Oh,
alike.
give a shit. I want a name.
Dutton.
I don't know if you should tell him right away. He's a little.
But he's
not a biker.
But didn't he make a bad deal?
I believe that he facilitated the deal between the three groups that...
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
That went wrong.
Yeah.
My plan is to keep my head down so I can get out.
Yeah, because he can't make any moves.
Yeah. Oh no.
Well, I don't help. Shitbag has been my bosses.
Yeah, see?
You heard what I said.
I'm simply proposing an arrangement.
I don't do arrangements.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about.
Considering the amount of enemies you have in here.
He could take him.
Sugar man, I'm not doing
Off
that.
I don't know if he can.
opportunity to confront the man implicated in the deaths of your family.
He doesn't want it from you.
But the tide raises all ships. I'm offering you something no one else could.
I mean,
But he is.
he has
yeah.
a point. He really has a point.
Don't want my help? Fine,
Yeah, but he doesn't necessarily need to help him, right?
by all means. Enjoy prison.
I love this writing. Sorry to break.
My resources here are limited, but I can assure you safe passage.
And then
And that's it.
just go Punisher.
In 1,500 hours, Dutton's men will be in their cells. We can get you to them. We have one
Do you
guard
have
on
like
cells,
a
and we have
like any sort of little, you know, like a
7-minute window.
Assume that gives
Bro.
you enough time.
When? Does that mean you do? When?
Can I come in? We need to talk.
I heard a really interesting comment, or saw a really interesting comment talking about how Elektra is in love with Daredevil and how Karen is in love with Matt, and that he's torn both ways.
That is very interesting. I like that. Whoever made that
Everything that
comment.
just happened, we need to think about our priorities. To decide how to proceed with Nelson and Murdoch.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
We need to. Probably
We're
both.
talking about our friendship.
For a while,
Totally
they
both.
went hand in hand.
I really feel bad for Foggy. I think he's totally
I think
justified.
you're right. I think putting some distance between us is smart.
What?
Dude.
He wants you to fight for it, bro.
What? Isn't that what you wanted?
What I wanted was time for us to rethink things.
Time isn't going to change who I am or what I do.
I don't want to talk.
That's not true. That's wrong, dude. I
Well,
hate
he's
that way
given
of
up.
thinking.
He's like given up.
They're the same person, Foggy.
Yeah, see, like that's what I mean. He's giving up on change. It's like you can change, you just don't want to.
You don't get to create danger and then protect us from that danger. That's not heroic. I don't know what tanked it, but I know we had a shot. Mostly because I worked my ass off to cover for you.
Yeah, and now you screwed his career.
Every time I walk up those stairs, I wonder if today's the day you're dead in your living
I'm
room.
not going to stop, Foggy. If I'm holding you back, then you should consider closing the office for good.
Are you serious, Matt?
That sucks, dude.
That's BS.
Without me.
That's so BS. He's completely giving up.
But it's what I'm saying.
That's really.
What am I supposed
It's
to
not cool though. Like
That's
really not
messed up.
Take care of yourself.
That. This is the opposite of what Matt is. Like what Daredevil has always been, like trying to not kill, like trying to do the impossible because it's the right thing, and now he's just giving up and doing what's easy. And being like, this is who I am.
Backing up.
Castle Files?
No.
Are you hungry? Let's get some food.
What are you doing, Karen?
Do you remember John Doe? The report the medical examiner falsified?
Nope, totally blocked it.
Well, I think I found something pretty big here.
Sure do.
Now look.
Oh.
Maybe he was bagged intact already.
Right, well that's what I thought, but I checked and I couldn't find any death certificate. Whoever he was, it's like he was never there.
Wait, what?
He was. He was there. What if he is our John Doe? There's still a conspiracy. I mean, this guy could be the key to exposing the cut.
I think it's just how they react to failure, right? I think Karen always goes back to her work.
But just like that, I don't...
We're lawyers.
Okay. You and Matt, you fought at the courthouse.
You gotta tell her about Big Daredevil, I swear.
I was my best self that day. At the courthouse covering for him, and so were you. He's got other things to take care of.
Tell her, I swear. At this point, just tell her.
The fact that he didn't even say Matt betrayed us or anything like that, that he has other things that he needs to take care of, right? It's like.
It shows that he cares.
There was a woman there. In his bed. If Matt doesn't want to share his life with me, that is between me and him. The same way that your friendship with Matt is between you and him.
I don't think he's just talking about that, though. I think he's talking about him being Daredevil.
All I want is the truth about something.
But for now, I suggest that both of us start thinking about a life outside this office.
Yeah, it sucks so badly. What is Foggy gonna do now? What is Karen gonna do? It's
I
like,
feel like... Is this the account? Oh, yeah.
Don't move. You're an accountant. Agrees. Put the gun down.
How do I know you're not working with them?
ooh, that move.
Please, I didn't say anything.
That's the problem, Stan.
Yeah, you have to say stuff.
Yeah.
Please, I'd rather die.
Well, that's not gonna help anyone.
They destroy everything that gets in their way.
I need to know what they're planning.
Planning. It's already been done.
What's been done?
Oh.
Nothing.
I'll protect you.
No,
I don't think you
can't.
can.
You?
Oh.
These bodyguards were protecting me. They were holding me hostage. They will kill my son.
Where are they holding him?
Some kind of drug operation. I don't know what they're doing there. They call it the farm.
Are they making that mystery weapon or something, maybe?
Maybe.
Impossible to get inside.
Take me there.
Okay, I have to say, as much as I am annoyed at Matt, seeing him go full Batman, it's kind of cool.
I mean, he's still sticking to his roots. Like, he's not...
He is, but he's going hardcore now.
Yeah, but he isn't killing anyone.
Well, you guys had a hell of a day in court. Front row seat to the trial of the decade. Bring me a t-shirt?
I want them to work together. Come on.
Well, it's probably going to be our only way to get it out, right?
This family's autopsy report.
It'd be a great thing to...
So here, you can see here.
The body, and here, the body's gone. Is this some sort of test?
I like this guy.
Said when?
During the Frank Castle trial.
But it's not written down.
Testimony wasn't public.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Sorry, they cleared the courtroom. I was one of a handful of people who heard it.
Which is kind of strange.
Do you want to move on?
Case is closed.
No, but do you want to move on? Listen.
Okay, so I just want to rewind this informal meeting we're having by about 30 seconds. You come to me with a lead, with a really good lead, right? Take off, right? I mean, it's sort of like a pitcher going to the 8th inning with a no-hit shutout and just walking.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, in the last week, I've kind of had 10 phone calls from people who want to know where I'm getting my information.
Oh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you tell him?
What do you think? I told them I took all the credit, but the point... So, yeah, sure, I mean, the case is closed. Frank Castle's in prison. But this thing ain't over.
You can still kind of...
Yeah.
Icy death case of Frank Castle.
No, but wait, talk to who?
Who?
Wait, talk to me?
No, to us. Karen, to us. Don't get cocky. You're not that good yet. Got a long time to go.
I love the writing. Talk to who? Whom? Like, just the little details.
I like this guy a lot, bro. I'm so glad he's coming back.
Yes, I was so worried he wasn't gonna.
Yeah, just bring the towels over. Nothing in here.
Now let me go. Oh my gosh, he has so much money.
I mean, he's the boss.
Oh my gosh, dude, he's there already. He didn't even need to fight through anybody.
I'm coming with you. He's my son.
Wait,
You want to be alive to see him? Stay.
Yeah,
and plus, he might do something in order, dumb to save him.
I also think there are other people involved who could really use your help.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I remember you.
Yeah.
You were with the defense. The mayor asked me to step down.
The mayor? What?
There have been people following me.
I'm
You're
sure.
a target because of what you know. Karen has found something that will bring the truth to light.
Here.
And in fact, it will protect you if we get it out, because then everybody will know they're trying to kill you, right?
Yeah, and it won't make sense to kill him because it's already out.
Afraid. You can either continue to be trapped by what you've done or you can tell us.
Yes, and save yourself, literally.
A police call sign? A special code? Look, John Doe wasn't a criminal, and he wasn't some innocent bystander in the park.
What?
He was undercover? Yeah.
What? So did they screw up?
Noise bleed out all over this floor. And you nod if you understand me.
They were trying to get in on the drug deal.
Maybe something. I think there's a bigger story here.
I hear you were there.
Huh.
What if I was?
Oh.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Yeah, he is, and he'll kill you.
You tell me who pulled the trigger, who made the order.
Yeah.
It went south. I mean, it went south. It happened. Doesn't mean it went south.
Was he working with the cops?
He might
was
have
a rat?
been.
I bet you.
They thought we already realized what it was. What was it? It wasn't a massacre, asshole.
It was a sting,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
They found out how big the deal was. A massive exchange. A real game changer. But they weren't after any of us. But there were almost 100 bangers that day. And every finger found a trigger.
Oh.
It's never gonna end, right?
No.
Right?
Oh.
You're right. You're right.
Jeez, dude. Oh, dude, there's no way. You're done.
Bro, you're not.
How is he even gonna get out of jail? Oh, no. Alright, here we go.
Open the door. Open the door.
Was it?
What?
Shoot.
Wait, is it them or is it Fisk?
What are you doing?
Because he works for Fisk.
Open the door.
Yeah, did Fisk
What? Are
betray
you
him?
kidding me, Fisk?
Mr. Casa, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
You.
Oh, snap.
Dude. Self-defense?
I mean,
Oh, jeez, dude.
oh my god.
Oh. Shoot, dude. Oh, dude, the practical effects. Jeez. Ow.
Dang.
Oh, jeez. It's not cutting. What the heck? Oh. Jeez. Break it. Whoa. Let's go. What a
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, snap.
Jeez. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Come on, get a knife, get a knife, get a knife, get a knife,
He
get
has
a knife.
something, he has something.
Oh. That was sick. Jeez, this is gross, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, but. Oh no, yeah, it's the freaking.
Oh no. The visual, man, that's just so sick. This show is the greatest show of all time. I'm serious, that was incredible.
I know you're not. But you are not the only devil who will walk these streets.
Yeah, maybe he's afraid of something else.
What's in the basement?
What is that?
The rising is coming.
What is that?
What is happening? Oh.
Hajimata.
Something has started.
Okay.
What?
So glad to
What?
know. Oh, ew.
Blood?
Is it like a human like experiment thing? I feel like it is. I feel like it's like cloning or something weird.
I can tell by that look in your eye that you're not going to get any rest till you figure it out.
Which means you're a great reporter, Karen. Come on.
Let's do it.
It's all yours.
Is that Ben's old office?
Start digging.
No, dude.
As much as I might.
That's so cool. Dang, it is.
Oh, hey, it's like all the same and stuff
Yeah,
like that kind of.
That's kind of beautiful.
Oh, hey.
Ben was the best researcher I've ever known.
I remember.
Look, Ben didn't care, and I don't either.
So that was the
what
dark
happened.
past.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, you got what you wanted.
Yeah,
A
this
job
is
that
your-
is all about not lying. The people don't lie. The boss doesn't lie. Your job is to uncover the truth.
Yeah, she's lucky to have
It's the
that
most
guy.
honest. This is what you want. This is awesome.
What's Fisk gonna do now?
I don't know.
He couldn't take care of him.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Mr. Fisk?
Go now!
Huh. He wasn't supposed to make it out, was he?
How quickly we turn into savages.
Are you kidding me? That's a Monday
The
for you.
moment we walk through these prison doors,
to have me killed.
Dutton admitted to some involvement in your tragedy.
Oh, man.
What do you want? Why am I still alive?
Because plans change. I had already made a deal with the rest of the guards. I doubled the cut that Dutton was paying them.
Oh, okay.
You have a gift, Mr. Castle. But then I saw it, my own two eyes.
He's good at killing.
And when one comes across someone with such talent,
He's not gonna work for you. Oh! Dang!
You better watch out, though, bro.
Oh!
Oh.
Dude, he's chained up.
It is.
Try it, Fisk. Oh! Dang! Oh! Shoot!
but I find it refreshing. The perfect microcosm of the animal world, when an animal wants something, when it needs something.
When Frank realizes he's crazier than him.
You want me on the outside, so I step on every piece of shit I see.
Yes!
Why nobody gets strong, and we city's yours for the taking.
Is he gonna do that, though?
Yeah, but that's what Frank wants.
Yeah, why not just do it yourself?
Because I played the long game, Mr. Castle.
Yeah, he's playing the chess game here.
It won't be to wage war, it will be to win one.
He wants to be let out the right way.
You, sir, you need to focus on now. And not for me. Of course not. Not for yourself.
He knows how to play him.
For your family.
I think he almost resonates him probably on a little bit of a level. Because he doesn't understand how to show his love except for that.
And Frank doesn't understand a criminal who doesn't want to kill.
Yeah.
No. Next time I see you, only one of us walks away.
Yes, of course. I'm counting on it.
Holy, that's very...
I love how his head was like swaying back and forth, and like Fisk was like matching it. Like they were like he was like literally locking eyes with him.
Yeah.
There's someone there.
Someone.
Oh, so something. What is this?
Yeah, what is... Like, is that some sort of, like, creature?
Quit talking ambiguously. Freaking. Ew, what is this?
What are they doing to you?
Ew, what is happening? Matt, figure out what this is first.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Oh no! What are you doing, you idiot? So sick.
I'm just worried, like, if they do something, like, are they, like, dependent on this?
I
Like,
don't
what's
know.
going on here?
Oh! Oh!
Shoot! Watch out!
Can we do this? Shinobi.
weren't finished.
Yo, it's Nobu.
Is it?
It's gotta be Nobu. It sounds like him. It sounds just like him.
The physician says that your condition is grave, that your lungs are filling with liquid.
Dude, look at this man. Look at this man.
You're likely to suffocate in your own blood.
He goes from being the bottom of the rung to having lunch with his dying enemy.
But you won't suffer alone. I'll be here. Because you were right. In prison, there's only room for one kingpin.
Such a cool shot.
Oh my
What the
gosh!
heck?
Dang! That. Oh, the choreography is insane.
Yeah, look how fast it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh shoot!
How is he alive?
Still have scars.
He's the shinobi technique.
Whoa! Whoa! What?
Oh, that's the thing that they were.
It's like
it's a coffin.
Yeah. What did you see what the kanji said or no?
No.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
You're dead.
Clearly. What about the immortal thing? Remember, there's.
What is happening? Because he's still hurt, so it's not like he just.
Dang,
that was a sick episode. That so much happened that episode, and I don't know. It felt like they finally reaped the products of this universe that they've been slowly, carefully, cautiously building.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, all these things came together.
Yeah.
Frank Castle and Ben and
Or
Karen's storyline, and then Fisk, and then Daredevil, and then Nobu, and then this whole storyline that I feel like it probably, like people have been saying we have to watch Defenders. I feel like maybe this might even tie into Defenders. Like just all of these things come into. That's really cool.
That is very cool.
And they did it in such a organic kind of. I don't know. I just really appreciate it, especially now that like. You know, after Marvel blew up, especially right now in the industry, it's like everything is about building a universe and an extended thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, you see people do it in better ways and not so good ways. And I just really appreciate a show that's able to be kind of like subtle and patient.
Yeah, they don't throw in the characters like right away. Like we didn't see Fisk for a while.
Yeah, and like I said, it doesn't feel like money grabby, right? It's not just like, oh, we're advertising for the Punisher show. Like even you were saying, like, oh, I thought the Fisk Punisher thing was going to be for his show. It's like, no, they're dealing with these things now.
No, that is really cool, and it does feel very natural. You know,
that fight was incredible.
Yeah, I think the Nobu versus Matt fight was very, very well done by each of the. Like, does Matt like?
It's got to be a stuntman for that, I think.
Okay.
I mean, no offense to Matt, but I think it's a stuntman.
Okay, what's his actor's name?
Charlie Cox.
Okay, Charlie. Like.
Okay. He's usually very good, and you see him do a lot of it. But that was more in the dark, and I kind of felt like maybe.
Okay, yeah, so possibly it was, but still, regardless, it was still very well done, and you can tell like the speed of it.
So, and they didn't do slow motion or anything very much.
But yeah, and then of course the Punisher fight was very Punisher,
and that was all him or a lot him.
Yeah,
you could tell, and they were showing a lot. They did not hide. It wasn't one take, but. I don't know. I know it's a little bit technical to get into, but I was really appreciating how long they would sit on things, how some of the blood, even if it was CG, it looked great. If not, they were doing some practical effects at the very least. Like he stabbed a guy and you saw it go through him in the shot and they kept going. Like I don't know. It's just, I love seeing stuff like that the filmmaker listens to the stunt coordinator, whoever, whatever exactly happened. And so they make a movie and they appreciate the choreography of the work that has been done with these things and the actors that have learned it, and it looks good. Like you're riveted the entire time.
Yeah.
As opposed to sometimes either the actor's not good enough or it's wasted just by editing.
Yeah.
Because they want to make it more entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think they found a very good balance as far as like fight choreography and things like that. Also showing the difference between fighting like methods between both Matt and Frank. You know, like while Frank. You know, we have said before, like he has the more realistic as well as like brutal fight, whereas Matt's a little more flashy and
totally,
you know, a little more, how should I say, like, you know, that kung fu style.
Totally.
I like how, you know, with Matt, it's not overly flashy. It's like still kind of like okay, it's you still got a bit of realism in there, you know. And then Frank, it's still real, but it's also well choreographed.
He's finding like the quickest way to kill people.
Yeah.
But then they still make it entertaining.
Yeah, it's still cool looking. You know, they're not going one way. You know how like sometimes it's like too flashy and they're like, oh, you know, whatever's too boring.
How good we are.
Or they're like, oh, it's too realistic. Where you're like, no, we you know favor realism. It's kind of like that good in between where it's like you can still tell the difference between the fighting styles, but each of them are entertaining while still being like kind of realistic. Frank more in the realistic side, and then Matt more in the flashy side.
And I really love the way that fight is done. The visual However, I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but like him being in white, covered in blood, and everybody else in orange, the smoke bomb when it goes off, like there's just some stunning shots.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
how like I don't know was like crazy. Like both of us don't really like crazy violence, and that fight was really violent. But I also think, like from a story perspective, there was very much a necessity for that, where you see Frank, I feel like for the first time, kind of become really savage. Like if you doubted that Frank maybe actually was a little crazy, to me after having seen that scene, I don't.
Yeah,
I like him, and he's a great character. The Punisher is cool, but he's a little unstable. That was crazy.
Yeah, no, he kind of got like backed into a corner, you know, and you know when you do that, you know, you get a little crazy like an animal, you know what I'm saying?
And I like that they showed that.
And they definitely, they made it feel like that.
And I just love seeing Fisk and him interact. They're such fascinating characters, and them having been developed on their own, and then seeing them together. Especially because it's like you kind of know how Matt. I know this sounds weird, and I love it about Matt because he's admirable. But like you know kind of how he's going to respond to a Fisk or to a Frank. Where he's going to be like, "Look, I get it, but I feel like you're wrong." Whereas I didn't know like what Frank and Fisk would do in a room together, because they have moments that I feel like they really agree on, and then there's things of like Frank where he's like, "I'm just not going to work for you. You're just like a douche mob boss. Like I'll never work for you." Right? And so just those little like, I was cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like literal chemistry. It's like sometimes you know what the chemicals, like the more generic chemical compounds are gonna do, and then sometimes you're like, what are these gonna do?
But like we talked about this on and off camera. Like good writing, I feel like none of them were out of character. They took Frank's character. Here's Fisk's character. They stuck them in a room, and the writer let them write that scene themselves. That's exactly like it felt so in character for both of them, and I love that. There wasn't a plot convenience or anything like that.
No, I mean, even the fact that we were able to like guess what Frank would kind of, or how he would respond based on his prior stuff that we've seen from him. It's cool.
It's great writing. Is what
I really do enjoy that. And of course I do enjoy Punisher.
I want to talk a tiny bit about what Matt's doing at the beginning of the episode a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, what in specifics? Like
what he said to Elektra and what he's doing with like Foggy and kind of pushing them away, kind of his reasoning. Because I was trying to hold myself back from saying too much because it was super frustrating. But I want to maybe talk about it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like for me with the Elektra thing, I kind of see where he's coming from. It's like,
I understand more. I see what you were saying when you explained it like that.
And even if he's not exactly perfect, he isn't a robot, and seeing someone who is, like Elektra, who, has, regardless of if it's her fault or not, has caused problems in Matt's life currently and before, I feel like his response is kind of, he might just kind of be tired of it, and it's like, he doesn't understand, like, he doesn't know if Elektra is serious about changing, or like, maybe he just doesn't even have the energy to be able to deal with that issue right now.
It just felt like, I guess it shocked me because Matt has always been that, and I feel like maybe even that's like a little bit of some of the themes of like even Catholicism, which like Matt just tries to take seriously, right? You see the guilt and stuff that like racks him a lot. Was like the angle of like forgiveness, where it's like everyone, like I want to give everyone a chance. That's why he didn't kill the guy on the roof even, and so that's why it felt weird that not like weird inconsistent with writing, but just I was like, I don't know. I feel like maybe Matt's just like giving up or something. Like maybe there's more to it, because that felt a little off for Matt to say like, oh, I guess you are evil. That's just who you are. And it's like he's been fighting so strongly for everyone to say that like, no, maybe there is good in you and you don't know that, and I'm gonna try anyway, even if it seems unrealistic. And it felt so strange. It felt like more than just Elektra killing in that moment. When Matt was just like, I guess you're you and I'm me. I don't know. It felt like he hit a breaking point or something.
I mean, but maybe the killing was the breaking point. He was always telling Elektra to not kill.
But it felt like that translated into more than just Elektra. I felt like he hit a breaking point in his life, because I don't know. I got that similar vibe with the way. Obviously, it was different and the details are different, but the way that he was talking to Foggy, like in that same way where we were kind of like, it almost seems like he's, I don't know, I almost felt like he's given up a little bit with that, where it's like he's stuck, because it's so hard to forgive and so hard to discern and like fight that like little battle and fight to try and be good to to Foggy and all these different kinds of things, or try and forgive Elektra, or try and figure that out if that's the right thing to do. It almost felt like he was just like, after she killed, he was like, look, I'm not going to do any of it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be Daredevil.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I kind of see it as like, you know, I mean, I'm totally on kind of like Foggy's side. Like, you know, I think Foggy, like, you know, is a really awesome friend. You know, what Matt did is kind of messed up. You know, he's been slowly, like, I mean, he does it consistently where, you know, he kind of leaves Foggy out to dry, right? And so for me, it's understandable, like, Foggy's take on the whole thing. But I do kind of see, like, you know, how Matt is having to deal with, like, too many things, you know? And so he, this is what I personally think. It just feels like he just can't really, he can't take too many things under his wing right now. He needs to focus on himself and like what, you know, he kind of set out to do, and that is to save the city, right?
Yeah,
which is, you know, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but that's just what it feels like. He feels tired, and it's like, what, you know, he might know that he's not right? And he's like, but it's like he might not be able to.
I guess, I don't know. I guess what drove me, especially with the Foggy part, where it's like, that's more understandable with Elektra. But the Foggy thing, like the thing that made me so mad is that he kept painting it like that was the calling to be Daredevil. And it was like, I don't think that's what it is. Like I don't think the fact that you were Daredevil is why you failed to step up for your friend. Like, I don't think that it's just, I don't think you and Foggy are butting heads because you want to be Daredevil and he doesn't want you to be. I think you're butting heads because you told Foggy, you promised him, and you let him down. And just because you're Daredevil doesn't mean that you can like just say, this is who I am. It's like, no, Daredevil is who you are. But are you saying that like you're a liar and you don't keep your promises and you don't care for your friends? Is that what you're saying? And if that's what you're saying, then don't pretend like that's some noble cause, because it's not. Even if you're lying and breaking your promises to be Daredevil, that's, now you're not a hero anymore. Like it's like, I mean, it's like I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was Foggy or Elektra, but they were like, it's not heroic at this point. Just hiding, like making up issues. And I don't think Matt was making up the issue of the Yakuza or whatever the heck is going on with the hand, but I think that idea still stands, where it's like, you can't just use Daredevil to hide your faults. It's like, you still screwed over Karen and your friends, and that was not okay. And I don't know, that's what made me so like frustrated at Matt.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel like he's kind of, you know, but the problem is, like, I can't say he's given up quickly. He's definitely made up mistakes and he's tried, but it just seems like he's gotten to the point where he thinks like all these other things are kind of distractions and he needs to just be Daredevil.
I guess my fear is that it's not, and I know this maybe sounds silly, but like it's not from the right place. It's not like he sat back and said, and look, it's super hard to like psychoanalyze these characters, but I guess like what frustrated me is it didn't feel like he sat down and said, you know what? I can't do this. I can't do these things with these people in my life. I just need to be Daredevil. It seems like he just hit a breaking point and was like, screw it. We're done. Everybody's done. You want to come here? You're done. And I actually think that the way he goes about it is very important. And so that's why I don't know. It's interesting development for Matt, but I feel like this is kind of the first time in the show where I'm like, I don't really agree with you kind of on a lot of this. Not everything. Like, it's like, I think he's still doing good and being Daredevil and stuff, but I just think in a good way. It lends itself to a lot of discussion and just analysis, because it's like, wow, I agreed with Matt on a lot, and now I really don't. It's like, I think you're not necessarily in the right, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that his, you know, saving the world is, you know, I feel like there's kind of like levels, you know.
Sure.
Just because he, you know, he is not the greatest friend, right?
Yeah.
And he does, you know, he's screwed over some people,
Totally.
right? I don't think he's not evil because of it. And
no, I'm not
he
saying
is still, no, I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm just trying to clarify. I still think that he is in a way, you know, he's good and he's heroic on the level of like, okay, saving whatever, the planet, the city.
Totally.
But like at a more closer, like, individual,
personal,
like, more level, he is it's definitely going off the rails a little bit.
Yeah. No, I just think
That's
it's
how I
cool
feel
to like
about it.
acknowledge too, because I know some of you guys were saying in the comments like we were going hard on Elektra, and that's true. But I want to be fair across the board. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Where it's like, look, I think Matt majorly screwed up here, and I'm going to call him on that in the same way that I'm going to call Elektra for being kind of toxic.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
am too. Listen. Yeah, I'm not saying that like Matt's like doing any better, or I'm just trying to.
No, that's exactly
because like
what
listen,
we
in the end of he is. It just feel the reason why I was harsh on Elektra is because she just kind of came out of nowhere, and she was like
I actually
roaching on the
understand
vibe.
a lot more after
I
the
do.
last few episodes too.
I do.
Like I was a little skeptical to break the fourth wall a little. I was a little skeptical of people's comments being like, "Oh, you'll like her," and I was like, "I don't know, man. She's really bugging me." But actually, I do kind of get a lot more where she's coming from, and I do feel like she's been very kind of manipulated by Stick and different people like that, and is kind of like broken. And I think that does suck. Like it's a very different kind of like, well, you have like issues. Like she's a little like Frank sometimes. It's like you have serious issues, and like you're a little crazy, and you have been used.
Yeah, no.
I think it would have been. That's the other reason I was disappointed. Is it would have been cool to see if Matt could save her. And I understand why he kind of gave up, and maybe that's a negative way of putting it. But I wish he hadn't. I wish he had fought a little more, because I was actually really excited about their like. Now that I learned more about her, I was really excited about their dynamic. And I actually thought that because Matt was so unrelenting, that if anybody was gonna like fix her, it would have been him.
Yeah. No, yeah. I can totally see.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Feel free to join in the discussion, guys. I know we get real deep on these Daredevil episodes, but you guys have been enjoying it, and I feel like, frankly, that's the only way to watch the show. It deals with some really cool stuff. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. We would love to have you. Almost at 100K subs, so feel free to join the ranks. And yeah, full-length reactions up the Patreon. Next week's reaction, episode 10, also up on the Patreon. Hopefully you stick around, and if you do, we will see you all in the next video.